Hey everyone, Michelle Walsh from Hourglass Time Education. I would love to put a call to action out to ACECQA and the regulatory authorities because we know that the system isn't working. I know you know that, we know that, everybody knows that. So what could we do about it? And I had this moment recently where I was watching an episode of Grey's Anatomy, and you can laugh at me all you like, but I just had this idea that it was a big boat crash and the doctors had to go and triage everyone, and they had this particular color tag that they put on people's toes depending on how severe their needs were for medical attention. And I thought, you know what, we need to do that in our early childhood sector. We need boots on the ground, eyes in the services, and ears to listen to the people who are working in our sector. What if we remove the rating process because we know it's not working? It's ineffective and it's inconsistent. What if they triage them? What if we, over 6 months, every service gets a visit and we have a process to check on the quality, provide some, don't worry about the big report that really doesn't say a lot, a few dot points of action items to address things, and then we report back. But also my other call to action for ACECQA in particular is be clear about what your expectations are. We have services wasting a lot of time creating forms and templates and processes for this and processes for that, really taking away from the quality because they're so busy reinventing the wheel, creating the procedure. It would be much handier if you just very clear about, look, here's a form, use it. It's really creating this sort of stress, this sort of pressure cooker scenario in a lot of services where the director feels like they can't get out and about into the rooms. And we know that visible leadership is what drives quality. They could invest more time in communicating with the team around safety of children, compliance, and support for quality. So that's my challenge. Let's start rethinking this process because it is not working and we know that. Right, good luck.